believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't.
Take me home tonight. I just want to show you the true love.
Hello there, guys, and welcome to a game that a friend of mine has requested. I'm gonna turn down the music more, because that's a bit loud. Anyways, okay. So today we are playing Sakura Spirit. Yes, the game with boobies. It's the only way to describe this game. Here we go, let's start them up. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. Yet as people grow up, they often come to realize the truth. Dreams are nothing more than fairy tales. At least that's what most people say. Dun dun dun! Insert Snow White here. Then, what about those who do end up occasionally accomplishing their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? Dad, every man has a dream he wants to accomplish. However, there is something really important you should know, my boy. My boy, a real man doesn't give up on his dream, no matter what overwhelming challenges he might have to face. Did you read that off a cat poster? Ay ay ay. Stop being so loud. Okay, this is literally the only thing I have. A real blue. I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say. But despite their silly nature, I find myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I have been interested in martial arts. It didn't matter whether I watched a match on television or read a mango about some heroic martial artist. It has always been my dream to become a martial artist one day. Of course, it was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning martial arts. Even though I already understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had a desire to use my strength for the sake of others. My name is Gushiken Takahira. I'm gonna call him Takahira, by the way. A 17-year-old rising judo star. And no, that's not me bragging. I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career on an international level. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at a sport that I love, but the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. Oh. And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, just like seeing your mother naked, a familiar voice resounded from outside the window. Oi, Taka-kun, get your butt in gear. Okay, I'll be right there, Koyomi. Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed toward the front door to let her in, not even realizing that I was still in my pajamas. Takahiro, hold on a second, Koyomi. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school. Really? I never realized our school had a strict uniform or sleepwear policy. Nice jammies. By the way, did you borrow them from your man? For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards, noticing I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let out a groan of annoyance and marched back towards my room. There's nothing wrong with my jammies. Who calls them jammies anymore? The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. In the West? Are you talking about me? He's talking about America! Anyways, besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. Ew, how would you know that? Mumbling those words, I started stripping out of my clothes. Oh yeah, walk that pole. Not particularly minding the presence of the girl behind me. That only happened? Oh, that only happened once. You know very well it was super hot that night. And geez, warn me before you strip naked in front of me, you idiot. You didn't seem to mind it when we were little. Maybe you want me to turn around instead? No, decided I had darn it. I decided I had teased her enough and quickly pulled on my pants, proceeding with the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for ski. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted. I was looking at boobs. Yeah.
You've been distracted a lot lately. What's going on in that hollow skull of yours?
It's that upcoming match. I have no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at skate. I almost said skate. Steak. Like, as in the food. I would be nervous too, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if I had made up enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre. Oh my gosh, it's 2012 all over again. Oh right, the jewel thing. I'm sure you'll do fine. I've seen some of your matches, and you kick butt. Wait, wrong voice.
And of course, if you're really worried, you could always pray.
Pray?
What? Don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legend. Apparently, there's some shrine out there.
Stop it! Don't bring religion into this.
I will if I want to. There's a shrine out in the forest that, if you pray to it, brings you good luck. Ichikawa-san said that his sister prayed to it the night before exam, and she got a perfect score. A shrine that is said to bring you good luck.
Sounds like bogus to me. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything, I guess. I'll ask Ichikawa-san about the location. I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and end up a modern-day Tarzan. You know, if I knew the Tarzan theme, I would play it right now. Or sing it. Well, whatever. If you do go looking, at least send me a message to let me know. And will you hurry up? We're gonna be late. A hero is never too early, nor are they too late. They arrive precisely when they are needed. Because I'm Batman. But for the sake of avoiding detention, let's hurry.
That's a wizard, not a hero, genius. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time? Let's not forget that
Let's not forget the Casanova and the Man of the Year candidate bits. They're important details.
I doubt you qualify for either one of them, Pajama Boy, whatever you want to call it.
Anyway, let us boldly go where everyone has gone before. Ugh. Nerd! Insert Saxon 07 theme here. Several hours later. 2 hours later. Period. 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 Later that day, I finally get a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine that you man mentioned earlier. Gym was the last thing on the schedule for today, so once people got ready to go home, I approached the gang. Hey, Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to bring you good luck? Let me guess, you want to date her? Well, even though I have to admit that she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's already going out with someone. Me. Not to mention, you're not her type.
Huh.
I already got my hands full dealing with Kiyomi. You can keep your sister to yourself. Jokes aside, I'm more interested in that shrine. Did she mention where she found it? I didn't know there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo. She said something about it being near a river, and quite high up, to be honest. I wasn't paying too much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top, and it was tied, and... Stop! I seriously don't need to hear the details, and I doubt anyone else here is interested, so do you know anyone who might have heard about the shrine? I love his face, by the way, he looks so stupid. You guys talking about that lucky shrine in the forest? The one and only. Ichikawa-san's sister is supposed to be one near a river. I don't know about that, but there's this fiery girl at the Sakura dojo who knows more about it. Wait, are you talking about Ariana-sama? Aria-sama? About this tall, ridiculously strong, and super scary?
That's the one.
In that case, I believe I can still be of help. Oh, Takahiro-kun, I know where that place is. Of course you do. We both do. You just want to tag along, don't you? I don't think Arya-senpai will appreciate you visiting her with your usual tricks in mind. So I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished practice. Dude, this world is cray-cray. Blood, sweat, and tears. Shut up, I don't peep on the ladies. That's slander, you know. Ladies. I should sue you. I would never look upon Arya-sama's glorious body in any state of nudity. You haven't seen her naked yet. I've seen a bit of a side but the hole I found didn't really let me get a good view. There we go, someone call the cops. Ichikawa is the peeping Tom has confessed. I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder as I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process and prepared to leave. Thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogation. This is unfair. I was corked. I won't say another word until I speak with my lawyer. Period. Multiple periods. Once school was over, I decided to take my chances with the little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory served me right, Arya-senpai will be practicing at the dojo today. Of course I knew her. She was a dual student just like myself, but for whatever reason, she has been refusing to compete in any tournament for a while now. Arya-senpai, are you around? I shouted her name as I parked my bike, looking around for any sign of the girl. Follow the shouts and you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now is a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little. I snuck closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached a hand towards her shoulder. Arya, feeling a hand on her shoulder, Arya reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand and with a loud grunt shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes.
No one sneaks up on the great Kanochi Arya. Oh, Taka boy, I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry, are you okay?
Kanoichi? More like Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't have a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy. Hold on.
There's no mercy in the ring, Taka boy. Better that you learn now. Better that you learn then. Better that.
Better that you learn that now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, don't you? I actually came here to ask you something, but I guess a little sparring wouldn't hurt.
Oh, what do you have to ask? We haven't got we've got all afternoon, and I could do with a bit of a break anyway.
Where to start? You used to take part in big and important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring? Oh yeah. This one time I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me to the car. Of course that was when I was like 8. Well, obviously I can't go and hide for my match, but one of my friends had made this stupid suggestion that I go and pray or something. honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to calm my nerves a little.
Taka boy, are you sure about this?
You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent this country and the sport I love. Arya seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually she snapped her fingers and grabbed a tight hold of me. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine. I know. But it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and a bob of your head. You need to give something to that shrine, something of value. I guess I'll have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help. No. Taka boy, I'm not going with you. I've got a lot of training to do. I would just poke my eye with my... I apologize for that. I just poked my eye with my sonic screwdriver. I just something to pass by the time. Besides, you've got to take this step yourself. I can draw you a map and show you an easy way to get back here, but you'll be on your own. You're not tagging along, not even for a little while. Afraid so, Taka boy. Let me just grab some paper. I'll draw that map for you. After Arya's return, quick preparations were made, and I followed the directions noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the hint on how to find my way back in case I got lost was a bit sketchy. Just look down, you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill. And I'm gonna pause it here, guys. I'm gonna end this episode right now. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. But I will see you guys in the next episode of Sakura Spirit, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.